combate, al esfuerzo y al heroísmo de una revolución. No los queremos, no los necesitamos.
Do you know what a hostile is, Frank? A pig who don't fly straight. So do you. And I also got fucking octopus coming my fucking ears, man, just talking to you. Man, it's the 40th anniversary of Scarface. After so many years, 40 years, this movie has came out. And also, it's a 30th anniversary of Carlito's Way. I forgot when that came out, but this came out December 9th of 1983. And on this day, December 9th, 2023, well, this is going to be released until, I don't know, after the Silent Piss movie review. These were released after that one, I guess. This is a fucking masterpiece, man. One of the best remakes of all time. All time. Like, I don't get these directors in this generation. Why can't make masterpieces like this? What is so hard to write a fucking fantastic movie like Scarface? And I mean, a long time ago, I mean, this movie didn't really get that many great views. It was pretty mixed a long time ago when it first came out in 1983. A lot of people were like talking shit about this movie, saying that it's stupid, it sucks. And then like 10 years went by, more and more people start loving this shit. They're saying this is one of the greatest films of all time. And people's opinions started to change after that, and it started getting higher ratings and stuff like that. And it happens to a lot of movies. A lot of movies, when they first come out, everyone said it sucks. Then the years go by, and they're like, wow, this is actually a really great movie. I'd actually changed my mind. I started watching it more and more and more, and it's like, wow, this is awesome, man. Tony Montana, he's from Cuba and shit. Like I said, do you see any great remakes that came out in this generation that are actually a success? Like this Scarface remake, that was like, you don't see none of that at all. You see these remakes coming out, and they come out next year of a remake of Mr. and Mrs. Smith with Donald Glover and this Asian woman, and it's like, it looks fucking shit. I'm like, well, that's the best you could do for a remake of a movie that came out 20 years ago? I don't get it. Like, these directors are weak. They're soft. Like Tony Montana said about Frank, he's soft. Same shit, right? They're just soft. These directors are so weak and pathetic. They don't make great movies like Brian De Palma did with this and Carlito's Way. You don't see directors like him anymore. Or Stanley Kubrick, or Alfred Hitchcock, or Martin Scorsese. You don't see none of those guys like that anymore. Or Quentin Tarantino. You'll see anyone successful like those guys anymore this generation. All these wimpy guys, these wimps and these nerds, they can't write shit like that. They're just too, I don't know what it is, they're too fucking hipster. And I'm not a fan of hipster people that much either. They're too weird, too cringe. I don't fuck with that type of style. That's not me. It's not really for anybody, really. I just don't fuck with that type of group of people. Hipsters? No, I'm good. Stay the fuck away from me. Stay far away from me. Stay like 20 miles away from me. I don't need none of that shit in my life, man. None of that shit in my life, man. So, I guess we do this review again. Because I did a review of this movie a long time ago. I think like 3 years ago. And it wasn't really that good of a review. Especially my microphone wasn't that great yet. People probably still shit on me on this microphone also. But this is a way better improvement than one I had a long time ago. Way better improvement. Because a long time ago, I had a shitty mic. Everyone's complaining about, yo, your mic sucks. This mic's terrible. Blah, 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 blah. Look, I just started a long time ago. I just started doing that type of stuff. It's my first time. Like, take it easy. Just take it easy on me, alright? Shit. Like Tony Soprano said in The Sopranos, take it easy, alright? I never really watched the show. I just watched a bunch of fucking clips on YouTube and shit. I don't really watch the whole show of The Sopranos. I just can't sit there and watch that. I can sit there and watch Breaking Bad all fucking day, but Sopranos, I see better Mafia shit. Like the Goodfellas. That's where they really took all the ideas from, is Goodfellas and Godfather or whatever. But anyways, let's talk about Scarface. So, you know this movie. You guys see it millions and millions of times, and I see it millions and millions of times since I was a kid. You know, this movie's not for kids, it's for adults. I still watch it anyways. I watch it with my mom knowing I was watching it and shit, because, you know, she'll kill me. She saw me watching Scarface as a little kid. I didn't watch it since I was a fucking kid. It was like, none of that shit bothers me when I watched it when I was a kid. And yeah, it's bloody, it's gory, people get shot and killed and stuff like that. None of that bothered me when I was a kid. I just watched it. None of that shit fazed me. None like these kids in this generation. None of these kids in this generation, because they start whining and crying in no time if they start watching this shit in this generation. Generation soft. But yeah, we see this movie millions and millions of times, dozens of fucking times. We all know what happens in this movie. This movie's badass, man. Fucking guns and shit. Tony Montana cussing and shit. Then you got he want nobody to bang his sister or anything like that. We know what happened in this movie. You know what shit goes down here. Dude has a fucking anger problem. Come on, shoot every motherfucker. He's high as shit. High off of cocaine. But he still gets high on his own supply, which he's not supposed to get high on his own supply, which he does. He gets high on his own supply. Fucking snort and shit, like fucking snort up his nose and shit. You know, I see retards do pixie sticks. You know, I see dumbasses on YouTube snort pixie sticks like it's cocaine. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, you idiot? Why are you putting candy up your nose up to your brain? Like, are you kidding me with that shit? Are you mental? Snorting pixie sticks? I don't get these people. Snorting pixie sticks. Like, what the fuck? Well, yeah, let's get back to the movie. Yeah, he fucking snorts a lot of coke and shit. So it starts off, credits roll on the screen at the beginning of the movie. It's about Fidel Castro. He's an asshole. He's a dictator in Cuba. Immigrants, he has them captured, or not captured. I think they're like prisoned or something like that. And fucking, yeah, I know about Fidel Castro. I know the whole story about that dictator dude. He lived for a long time. He died like a couple of years ago or something. He had this big bushy ass beard. He seemed like a pretty chill guy though. I'm not gonna lie. But he was definitely an asshole, though. And that's what made Tony Montana an asshole, because of that dude. And Jimmy Carter was a president at the time, and I'm not really a fan of Jimmy Carter. I heard like a lot of bad things about the guy, even though I wasn't around that time. But I heard he's not really a great president, or he's like one of the worst presidents of all time, with Barack Obama and Joe Biden. I heard like a lot of bad things about that guy. He's like just a peanut farm dude or something. He seemed like a nice guy, but I heard a lot of things he wasn't that smart. So after all that happened, so the whole intro of Tony being on the boat, then it cuts to Tony in the investigation room with the cops and shit. That was all these dumbass questions if he's gay or he's dressed like a lady. That was all these dumbass questions. I'm like, well, why the fuck would he ask him that for? Does he look he's dressed like a woman? He's like got lipstick on? Like, really? These fucking cops, man. They ask like the dumbest shit. Especially in this generation, that's like the dumbest bullshit. So he gets put in one of these camps or something like that, and then now they got stabbed this dude to get out of this camp, so he get out of Freedom Town. So they get out of there after Tony stabs that motherfucker, like, fucking shaking like a pirate. So he shaked him, and they got to get out of there, and now they're free. And now they have this new job. Tony's a dishwasher. He's like, he get pissed off. He get tired of cleaning these dishes all day. He wants a better job than this. Then the two cokehead dudes showed up. Omar Suarez, the fucking big nose motherfucker. He probably filled a whole big ton of cocaine up that big ass nose. So him and Manolo go out there and start talking to him and shit. Tony getting pissed because he did all that fucking work back in Freedom Town, and this asshole's being a dickhead. And he offends Tony and said, "What's with this dishwasher?" And Tony got pissed off, and he was like, "Who you calling a fucking dishwasher? I'll beat your fucking monkey ass over the street." And like, Omar about to pull his gun out and shoot him, and his friend stops him, and like Tony's like flipping out on him. And like, Omar changes his mind. He's like, "All right, okay, big bad. You want some big bucks, huh?" That's like one of my favorite parts when he says that quote. It's like, it's hilarious when he says that. So now Tony decides him and Manny are going to quit their jobs. They got bigger investments going on. When he told their old boss that way after he throw an apron at him. So what the fuck are you going to do then? That part cracks me up too. Everything cracks me up in this movie. Everything that Tony says, everything that happens in this movie just cracks me up. Like, this movie is like, it gets serious and then turns into a comedy and then it gets serious. Like, this movie is funny as shit. It doesn't even mean to be funny as shit. It's just the way how Al Pacino acts as Scarface is just fucking hilarious. The way how he moves, the way he acts. I mean, he plays it perfect as a Cuban. He plays it perfect. That's how Cubans act. They act just like that. He does a really good job playing the voice. Well, I mean, really good at acting the voice, you know. I really love how everything was done in this film. And the funny thing is, like, Al Pacino is Italian. He's playing a Cuban. It's like the guy who plays Omar Suarez. He's played by a Jewish guy. A Jewish guy is playing Omar Suarez. I forgot what his name was. His real name is Abraham, I think. Something Abraham. I think the only person in this movie that's not that's like actually Hispanic is Manny. The guy who played Manny. Stephen Boyer, I think his last name is pronounced Boyer. Him and I don't know if the guy from Breaking Bad, he's in this movie. I don't know if he's actually Hispanic in real life. I don't think he is either. The guy who played the hitman in this movie, besides the other hitman. What's his fucking name? What the fuck is the dude name from Breaking Bad? He's in this movie. Ah, shit. Hold on. Alright, there we go. Mark Margolis. Mark Margolis. I think he's not Hispanic at all, I don't think. I could be wrong, though. Maybe look deep into this real quick. Alright, so he's an American actor. What's his nationality? I don't know. I don't think he is Hispanic, is he? I can't really find anything into this, though. I don't think he is. Maybe? Hang on. Yeah, look, he's not even Hispanic. He's Polish, Jewish, and Russian. So he's not even Hispanic either. Another actor who wasn't even Hispanic played a Hispanic character. There's basically like 3 people or more. Because I remember another guy in this movie, what was his name? what's his name? The fucking bad guy besides Tony is the other dude. He goes to his fucking place in Bolivia. What's his fucking name? Oh yeah, Sosa. Sosa also is not Hispanic, and the guy who played Frank is not Hispanic. Robert Loggia. So they all got like all these white dudes playing Hispanic characters, and they did a really good job playing the characters. I'm like, they actually look Hispanic, and it was like it worked perfectly. They did really well playing the characters. In this generation, they'll actually get actual Hispanic people playing Hispanic characters. That's like the stupid part about it. This generation is just like I said, like Tony always says to Frank, he's soft. But it doesn't matter, you know. They did really great playing these characters as Hispanic people. They did a really good job playing them. I don't think Sosa was Hispanic though. I think he was, but I forgot. But anyway, let's go back. Let's go back to talk about the story. So Tony, Manny, Angel, and the other dude, I think it's Chi-Chi. They all show up to fucking to go do their job. They go to the guy's house, and these dude asks all these questions instead of making a deal. And he's like being an asshole. All of a sudden, it was a trap, and fucking Angel gets fucking killed by a chainsaw. Tony gets trapped, so he's about to get killed by a chainsaw. And it took forever for Manny and the other dude, Chi-Chi, to get their ass up there and start doing shit because he's trying to get some pussy down there. I'm like, come on, dude, that's not even important right now. Manny, you dirty motherfucker, get your ass up there and save your friends. Well, I mean, Angel's dead, so whatever. So he gets out there, he starts shooting these motherfuckers. I think Manny gets shot, but he goes right through him, so he's fine. Fucking then Tony chases after the other dude. Dude just falls out a fucking window with a chainsaw. I thought that was fucking awesome. And then fucking Tony just shoots a motherfucker right in the head, right in front of everybody. That was awesome too. He just shoots right in the head, like, and they all just get out of there and just drive out with the cocaine. It's like, Chi-Chi, get the yayo, and they just all get out. Then they meet Frank. Robert Loggia is like one of the best parts of the movie. He's like fucking hilarious. I love everything that he says in this movie, man. He's just funny as shit. But he's like a great role as a Hispanic person. He's just fucking funny. He's a funny dude besides Al Pacino as Tony. Michelle Pfeiffer is beautiful as always. She's a great actress. I really liked her also in Batman Returns. She's hot as Catwoman, you know. I really like everybody in this movie. Like even like the smaller characters, I really like them too. Everybody played great. Every actor played good. They're great in this movie. I don't have hate for nobody in this movie, really. All the actors play well with their characters. Not like this day and age. Like most of these characters in this day and age suck, and they're just not interesting or not entertaining. I just don't fuck with them. I don't fuck with these new generation characters in these new movies. They're just not interesting. I'd be like, meh. Who cares? Who fucking cares? It's boring as shit. This is not even fun or entertaining. Nobody can ever be like Brian De Palma or Martin Scorsese or Alfred Hitchcock. Nobody can. It's just everybody sucks now. They're just fucking bland as hell. They keep hiring these losers that want everything to be woke all the time. Nobody likes wokeness. Nobody likes that crap. It's cancer to Hollywood. Well, anyways, let's go back. What else happened in this fucking movie? I see this movie so many times. I should know everything. I see it so many goddamn times. So that happens, and they're hanging out at Manny's house. Not Manny's house. Frank's house. And then Elvira comes down, and like Tony's like in love right away. Like, this dude wants to bang the man's wife. But which he does. He still does that, you know. And they make this little joke about Elvira's like, you know, Frank, one of these days, I wouldn't be surprised if you get assassinated. Assassinate me? Who would assassinate me? Then the camera pans to like Tony and Manny, and Frank's just laughing. That was right there. It was an epic foreshadowing right there. It basically just tell it right there. You know what's gonna happen. You pass to them. You know what's gonna happen. These motherfuckers kill him. That's why they pan to them after she said, "I won't be surprised that you get assassinated." Frank's like, "Who will assassinate me?" And it pans to those two. Because you know what's gonna happen later on in the movie. One of the best parts of all time. Oh man, this movie's great. I don't think anyone really catches that part at all. They just fucking spaced out when that scene happens. That part already it explains the foreshadowing right there. It's a big foreshadowing right there, right in front of your face. So that happens, and they go to the dance club, and Frank was telling Tony about what a hossa is. It's a pig who doesn't fly straight and don't get high on your own supply, Alvera says, and this and that. Wait, he still gets high anyways. Fuck it. Who cares about the rules? We get high anyways. So he goes out there and starts dancing with her and shit, and he's trying to bang her and stuff like that, and well, not trying to bang her. He wants to bang her and shit like that, and she was like, I will never try to fuck you or anything like that. That part was funny too when he was asking where she's from. He's like, "What? Baltimore? Baltimore?" It's like, what is that? I said, no, I didn't come up with no banana boat. Okay, don't be saying that. I didn't come up with no banana boat. And all that shit happens. So let's just cut to the other parts now. So that happens. That part's funny as shit. And then I think, what's the next scene? He's in the car talking to Manny. Manny's drunk as hell. He's like, the world, chico. Then they go to Bolivia and talk to Soso, and Omar's there. And those two are having a big argument with each other. Well, Sosa's on the phone talking to the man on the phone. And they're like, all right, okay, fuck you. You know what? Fuck you too. He's like fuck you to each other was funny as hell too. Fucking Tony wasn't eating a lemon. He mostly washed his hands with a lemon. He just starts eating and sucking on it. He must wash his hands with that shit, I heard. That's the thing you do down there. You wash your hands with the lemon and the water. Because, it cleanses you. But he just eats it. He doesn't know better. He's from Cuba, so he'll know better. Then it cuts his soul, so Tony talking. And the dude's like on a helicopter get choked and strangled. Because the dude's a fucking snitch. He deserves to get killed. And then Tony's like, hey, Sosa, throws some binoculars at him. I never fucked anybody in my entire life. That piece of shit up there, I never liked him, I never trusted him. And then, like, fucking Sosa likes this dude. He was like, I'll tell you one time, Tony. Don't you fuck me. Don't you ever try to fuck me. That's like one of the best parts of the whole movie. Strong statement right there. And he already does fuck him later on in the movie. Ironic because the actor is gay in real life, and the sad part about that is he died of some kind of a sexual disease. We're just gonna say is that. That's all we're gonna say. So that shit happened. Sad, just like with Rembrandt. Same thing happened to him. Remember the guy who played Rembrandt with the Warriors? Same thing happened to him in the 80s too. He lived that long afterwards. Well, anyways, that shit happened. So they cuts back to fucking Frank's pissed off because he fucked up the whole deal up. Tony fucked the whole deal up. He's pissed off of him about that, and Tony's like ignorant about it. So what he's like, fucking Frank asked him, what about Castro Gomez? What about the fucking, what's the brothers' names were again? What about the Diaz brothers? What about Castro Gomez? What about the Diaz brothers? How are you going to... He's like, fuck Castro Gomez and fuck the fucking Diaz brothers. Fuck them all. I bury those cockroaches. What did they ever do for us? Another iconic, strong statement part. Another best part of the movie. And fucking, before they walk out, Frank told him about this strong statement right here. He told him about this. Just let him know. The quiet guys last longer in the business. But the big guys, they don't last too long. And Tony doesn't even care what he said. He's like, are you done? Can I go now? And Frank didn't say anything after that. He just walked right the fuck out. He don't give a fuck what he said. He don't care. He's Tony Montana. You fuck with me, you'll fuck with a bust. So he walked out, and that shit happened. And then later on, hang out at the dance club with Alvera. Then Frank comes around. He started being a fucking dickhead again. And he asked him, he's talking to Ernie too. He's like, okay, Ernie, keep up the bad walk. And his sister's there. He's with this dude. And then they're fucking in the bathroom. And Tony gets pissed off and starts beating his ass and slapped her around. Because he's trying to, my little kid sticker, trying to have sex on the toilet with this guy. Then he was pissed off. He walks out of the bathroom. He slapped her. And he pushed this other guy. He's like, wait, you want something? Huh? He walks out. And then later on, Tony is wasted by himself watching the play. And the guy dancing and shit on the stage and whatnot. And these two assassins that Frank hired to kill him. they suck balls. They can't kill Tony. They're like one of the worst shooters I've ever seen in my life. They're like stormtroopers from Star Wars. So they couldn't shoot for shit. And Tony just blasted these motherfuckers, and he got out of there. He ran the fuck out. And he know he got set up by Frank. So he decides to get everybody on board to go after this motherfucker and go to this place. Oh, the Lopez is winning the baseball game. Oh, Tony, what happened to you? What's wrong with your arm? Oh, this arm here? It's an accident. And the phone rings. He told him, call the phone and tell him we fucked up and this and that. He told him to say it on the phone. He told the guy, his buddy, to tell him that, to say it on the phone to Frank. And like Frank was like, okay, it's fine. And Tony's like, all right, Frank, you're a piece of shit. So what, Tony, what the fuck are you talking about? You know what I'm talking about, you fucking cockroach. This is one of the best scenes of the movie. One of the best scenes. This is like one of my favorite parts of the movie. Where he smoked all these motherfuckers. Fucking Frank betrayed him and shit. Like it's Julius Caesar and whatnot, you know? And like fucking Tony just blasts this motherfucker. Well, no, Frank, not Tony. Manny does. He's like, Mano, shoot that piece of shit. Frank's like, no. Shoots at him right in the head. He kills the other asshole. He's like, you can't shoot a cop. Whoever said you was one. Wait a minute. I can fix this. Sure, man. Maybe you can fix one of those first class tickets to a resurrection. It's like, fucking punk. Son of a bitch. So long, man. Have a good trip. Fuck you. And like Manny's like, what about Ernie? And like they're staring at each other, and like Ernie's about to fucking piss his pants. If he was fucking shit and pissing his pants, he's like, Tony's like about to fuck this dude up. But instead, Tony's like, you want a job, Ernie? He's like, you gotta think about it for a little bit. Sure, Tony. And okay, you can call me tomorrow. Chi-Chi's like, hey man, you got a job. He's like, hey Tony, thanks. Yes, I remember all those parts of the movie. I see it so many goddamn times. So that happens, and they had this whole montage. Fucking Tony's now married to Elvira. He killed her fucking husband, old ass husband, fucking old enough to be her fucking grandpa. So he killed his ass. I mean, she's a gold digger, so it's not surprising. She's like sucking old balls before. So now she's part of Tony's life now, and she can't even have a baby with him because he's full of coke. That funny scene in this movie is where he's like sitting in the hot tub and he's watching fucking flamingos fly in the air, but he calls them pelicans. Like, look at the pelicans fly! Come on, pelicans! So that's like the funniest part of the movie. He called the pelicans flamingos. Like, what the fuck? He called them pelicans instead of flamingos. It's like hilarious. It's like, come on, pelican! Dude sitting in that fucking hot tub, like calling that shit. That are funny ass scenes. Like everything's funny as shit in this movie. It doesn't usually mean to be funny. Like also, I think I missed the part. With this banker, he like refuses. The banker refuses to take Tony's money anymore because the government's onto them and shit. So, if only Tony knew Saul Goodman, he wouldn't have this problem right now. Well, Saul Goodman didn't even exist yet. He wasn't even born yet. So, I think Saul Goodman was still like a little kid at the time. So, they'll look for Tony there. So Tony decides to go to somebody else for his money, and he gets caught by the police, and he gets arrested, and now he has to hire one of the best lawyers ever, quote unquote the best lawyer ever. He doesn't even do shit. He says, "Oh, well, buddy, I'm sorry, you still gotta go to jail for 3 years. That's all I can do. That's all I can do to save you." Fucking Tony's pissed off, and like man makes it like a stupid joke. He's like, it's pretty nice in jail. He's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Huh? You're fucking high? That's another part where you laugh my fucking ass off. Like, man, he said that shit on purpose just to fuck with him. He just started to like flip it out on him. That's another hilarious part, man. I was like laughing my ass off that part too. He just starts stabbing at Manny because he said that shit. Because like Manny just fucking with him. Oh my god, like everything is like hilarious. I love Al Pacino as Tony Montana, man. He's like fucking fantastic. Everything he does is just hilarious. Oh man. He's like, are you fucking high? So that happens, and like people keep calling him baby. Everyone keep calling Tony baby. He's like, Tony baby, come on Tony baby, sweetheart. I'm like, why did Tony let these people call him sweetheart and baby? Like, should he like get pissed off and like shoot them or something like that? Like, if I was Tony, I wouldn't let these dudes call me baby and sweetheart. I'm like, dude, why you call me that? Especially that so-called lawyer guy. He doesn't even help him out. He said he calls him baby and sweetheart. I'm like, come on, dude. Don't let this dude call you that. I guess because he's his lawyer, so I guess why he didn't do it unto him. But I remember somebody else called him that too, but I think he could do something with that guy, I think. So that happens. Fucking Bandy Seeley dating his sister, which he's not supposed to do. But he still does it anyways. I mean, he should let his own friend. I mean, I can understand because Bandy's a fucking womanizer, so he's a man whore. So I can understand that why he'd want his kid's sister dating that dude. But he still had to kill him. I mean, that's his best friend. You know, he should just fucking thought about it. What he does, he thinks about, should I kill him or should I just let him fuck my sister? He kills him. Just shoots him and just kills him. Well, that's another best part besides that. So the whole mission with Sosa. Sosa hires Tony and his boy, played by Mark Margolis, to go to this place in New York to stop this guy from ruining the sales of cocaine and stuff like that. This senator, this politic guy. No one likes politicians. Nobody likes those type of people. They're a bunch of clowns. I mean, I understand drugs are bad, but politics are a bunch of losers. Bunch of scumbags, most of them. It's just a bunch of douchebags in suits and ties and a briefcase full of shit. So they go to New York. Tony, Ernie, Chi-Chi, and like I said, Mark Margolis. They all go there, and they got the bomb under the car, and him and his kids and wife go in there, and Tony has a problem with that because he doesn't kill kids and wife. He doesn't do shit like that. But Mark Margolis didn't care, so Tony was pissed off because Tony has morals. And that's a good thing about a character. Sometimes characters that are villains need to have morals. They don't have to be pure evil. They have to be just evil, but not pure evil. You know. Tony had morals. He don't kill wife and kids. Tony doesn't kill innocent people. He doesn't do shit like that. He don't do that shit. He kills other criminals like him. So he refuses to do it, and he kills Mark Margolis before he hit the bomb thing. And Tony starts cussing at his dead body, which that's one of the best part of the movie. What do you think I am, huh? You think I'm a fucking word like you? I told you, man. I told you. Don't fuck with me. I told you. No fucking kids. Well, you listen. Hey, you stupid fuck. Look at you now. And Sosa's pissed. He was pissed off because he messed everything up, and he was calling Tony all these names, and Tony flips out on him on the phone. He's like, "Who you fucking? You think I'm a mail boy or something?" He started flipping out on him and everything, and Chi-Chi's like, "Tony, hang up the phone." I'm like, "All right, we're going to war." And that happens. Like I said, he kills Manny and then takes his sister back to his house, and this whole war happens. Well, he stored a big pound of cocaine on his fucking table. Like, Jesus Christ, how does this dude have an overdose yet? Like, Jesus. So I got some real balls of steel, I'll tell you that. His sister goes insane and starts shooting at him, because I gotta understand he killed her man and his best friend. So, I mean, he even feels bad about it too, Tony. He actually feels bad about killing his best friend. He's like, "Oh, Manny. Why did I do that shit, man? Oh, fuck. I shouldn't have did that. I needed Manny." If he didn't kill Manny, I think Tony would have lived, because Manny always had his back, so I think he would have lived. So he was like, he felt bad about it, but it's too late now. He killed him, and his sister was pissed off. He killed her man, so she gets shot by one of the guys hired by Sosa. Tony gets pissed, shoot that dude. He falls in the water. Tony still shoots his dead body. So this whole war happens, and one of his boys like, "Tony, crazy shit's going on. You gotta get out of here." And Tony's not gonna leave. He ain't no little bitch. So all his boys get killed. Fuck, even Chi-Chi gets killed. He was like, "I'm not gonna save Chi-Chi. Fuck that dude." Chi's like banging at the door, like, "Tony, let me the fuck in, Tony." He gets fucking killed. He shoots him. And one of the best parts of all time happens in this movie. "Say hello to my little friend." Shoots all these cocksuckers, like, bang, 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 kill all these motherfuckers. Big explosion, shoots the fucking with a grenade launcher and blow everybody up. He's like, get out of here! How do you like that? Huh? You fucking metal code! You fuck with me! You fuck with the best! And the fucking hitman just shoots him in the back, kills him with a double barrel shotgun. If only Tony seen that guy behind him, he would have killed that motherfucker right away. Shoot with a grenade launcher or something like that. Which it does in the video game, though. The video game, he lives in the video game. He actually escapes. He lives. He rebuilds his empire and shit. I actually never finished that game because it's so fucking hard. It's one of the hardest video games in video game history. It was so fucking hard. I don't think anybody actually beat that game. You gotta have balls like Tony to beat that game. It was hard on purpose because it's Scarface. Scarface is supposed to be hard as shit. It's not supposed to be fucking easy as hell. It's Scarface. Wait, the hell you think it is? Kirby or something like that? It's Scarface. It's supposed to be hard as balls. Tony had balls. That's why the game had balls. Because he rages. His balls meter goes up. And he starts killing everybody. But yeah, that's the whole movie. The movie's a fucking masterpiece. I hope it never gets remade again. Because they're assholes trying to remake it with like to make a black version of it or something like that. No, don't do that, please. No more remakes. This remake is good enough already. We don't need another remake. Please don't do that. No. Man, 40 years though. 40 fucking years. One of the greatest movies of all time. Scarface. You'll never see me like this ever again because directors suck in this generation. They can't make movies. They're terrible. They're always confused. They want everything to be woke all the time. They're terrible. They're just... How do I even hire these losers? Bunch of wimps. Tony Montana is one of the greatest characters of all time. One of the greatest characters ever created. And you'll never see another character like Tony Montana ever again. Never ever. You'll never see like someone like him ever again. And that's the sad part about it because people, like I said, everyone sucks now. Everyone sucks at making characters. You'll never see somebody like him ever again. But happy 40th anniversary to Scarface. Go keep watching this shit. And hopefully, I don't know if it's gonna be back in theaters. I don't see anywhere playing where I'm at. They should be. It'd be fucking great. Oh yeah, by the way, this is like only one of the only movies that I'll watch that's over 3 hours long. But this is like 2 hours and 48 minutes. But still, this is like one of the only movies I'll watch that's past 3 hours long. Besides that and the Batman movie that came out in 2022. There's like a couple of shit like this I'll watch over and over again. But everything else is just no, thank you. I'm good. Oh yeah, also the guy who was on the stage where when Tony was drunk at the disco club, the guy's name was Richard Belzer, and the reason why I mentioned this guy because I found out about this Richard Belzer guy. I heard he got like strangled by Hulk Hogan and he passed out on the ground because I think he said that wrestling is fake and Hulk Hogan got pissed off and strangled the dude and he fucking almost killed him. I'm just letting you know about that so you can go look that up. And you're gonna start laughing your ass off once you see him pop on the screen on Scarface when he's like on the stage talking and shit about making jokes and whatnot. So just letting you know, it's funny as hell. Go look it up. Richard Belzer and Hulk Hogan. Just type that in and you'll see. He's the same guy who was on the stage making jokes when Tony was drunk as hell and high.